Hi Scorpio. Okay, so as you can see, I'm outside. I'm going to be finishing up the what aren't they telling you videos out here. And this is about your twin. This is about what your twin is not revealing to you. This is for twins who are in separation. They're not talking to their twin right now. And maybe you're just anxious to see like what's going on with your twin because you're not in contact with them. I don't know if you, maybe you're just worried about them or you just want to be nosy. Whatever the case may be, here I am. Okay, so if this doesn't resonate with you, Scorpio, please check your rising or moon sign, okay? It might resonate with you more. Feels so good out here, you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, okay? And I'll be making more videos like this. So let's see what's going on with your twin for May and what aren't they telling you, okay? Let's see what's going on with them, okay, Scorpio? All right, let's go. Let's get started. Okay, so in your twins, in their headspace, what they're thinking, they have the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel like what they're thinking is they feel like there's no more love here. They feel like the love is gone, the love is dead. They're not really open to offer any more love. I feel like they feel like you're no longer in love with them, okay? So in their heart space, they have the Two of Swords in reverse. They've made a decision. We're gonna find out what that decision is. I feel like before they were feeling a little bit more conflicted. Now they're feeling like I want to make a decision. I'm ready to do this, and we're gonna find out what that is a little bit later. Okay, so in their work environment, they have the Death card in reverse. So I feel like in their work environment, they're resurrecting an old job. Maybe they're going back to a job that they left before, or maybe they're going back to a job that once was dead or they thought was dead, a situation that they thought had died. They're going back to a job, okay? They're resurrecting a job that they must have had they're resurrecting a job that they had in the past, okay? Or they could have a job where they just work with the dead. Maybe your twin's a mortician, okay? Okay. Or maybe they just got a job. Right? It could be a number of things, okay? And in their home environment, they have the Star card in reverse. So in their home environment, there is a lack of faith and a lack of healing in their home environment. I feel like maybe they're the black sheep as well, because the Star card is someone who's very popular, someone who's in the limelight. But in the reverse, I feel like this person is not very hopeful in their home environment. Maybe they're looking for a home, or they're there's just something going on in their home environment. They're not very hopeful. They're not having a lot of faith in it as well. So let's get some clarifiers here, okay? Also, with the King of Cups reversed too, Scorpio, you could be dealing with someone who's an emotional manipulator. Just keep that in mind. Your twin could be manipulating you emotionally, maybe like leading you on as well. That's just one case scenario, okay? It's so freaking warm out here, you guys. I'm like sweating. Okay. Okay, so in their headspace, in what they're thinking, we have the King of Cups and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah. So Scorpio, I feel like your twin, they're not so much focused on the connection anymore. I feel like they're in a space where they're kind of falling out of love, and they're coming out of a space where they feel bitter and betrayed and backstabbed. And I feel like this is causing them to kind of fall out of love a little bit. They're kind of retracting their emotions. This is what they're thinking. They're like, you know what? I'm really not feeling this anymore. I'm no longer feeling backstabbed or betrayed. Like the worst is over. And I feel like they are reclaiming their power, okay? I feel like in their mind, they're thinking that there's no more love here. Like, where's the love? Like, it doesn't exist anymore in their mind. They're thinking like, this is over with. There's no more love here. And I feel like also too as well, they're healing. That your twin is definitely healing. Like, they're no longer feeling backstabbed or betrayed. Like, they're coming out of that space. So that's good. What they're feeling though in their heart, they made a decision, because in their heart, I feel like they're seeing the situation from a different perspective. I feel like this is why they're healing as well. They might have been very bitter in the past, or just very hurt, very resentful. And I feel like they have had an epiphany. They've made a decision because of an epiphany that they had. Maybe this was like, they were like waiting around basically. You know, like, they're tired of waiting around. They're tired of waiting in limbo. And I feel like they made a decision, Scorpio, to move on from this, because they're tired of waiting. They're tired of guessing and, you know, waiting on you. And I feel like they're in a position now where they see the situation totally different. And I feel like they're beginning to love themselves more, and they're choosing to move on. They're choosing to move on in their heart and in their head. Okay, so that's good. I hope you've been praying for your twin, you know, for their well-being, because I feel like they're coming into a space where they're able to accept a reunion, because they're getting over past pain and past hurt and past betrayal. So I feel like they may be ready to come back into union with you, but I also feel like their love is slowly dying. Like, they might not be madly in love with you like they were before, okay? And I feel like this is because they've had an epiphany. What's going on at work? I feel like, yeah, I feel like they went back to a job that they left before. I feel like they went back to a job that they once quit, or that they felt like this job was completely dead. I feel like they're going back to this job because they feel like they have unfinished business, like they didn't get any closure. But I do feel like they did leave on good terms. Maybe the job actually called them and invited them to come back to work, because they left on good terms and they like this person. And I feel like your twin is going back to this job because they don't have closure. Like, I feel like they have unfinished business here, okay, at this job. I'm gonna get one more card for that because it's a little bit confusing. Okay, yes, that's like I thought, the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like a job has contacted them and offered them a new position, offered them a promotion, offered them, you know, a position they may have held in the past. So yeah, they recently got an offer to go back to the job, and they feel like they had unfinished business there, so they took the job. They went back. They took the position. Or they're thinking about taking the position. Okay, they're going over in their head, should I take the position or not? Okay, should I take this offer or not? But it's definitely a job that they had in the past. Okay, and what's going on in their home environment? So they're feeling unfaithful, and I feel like this has a lot to do with your connection as well. They're feeling like your twin is not really healing from what happened. I feel like they might be putting on a front too. They might be like, oh yeah, I'm not in love with you anymore. I'm so over you. I'm so over this. But really, they're not. Really, they're not healing from it at all. Really, they're still feeling hurt. They're still feeling backstabbed. They're still feeling bitter. I feel like this is a front right here. I feel like maybe they might be putting on a front, maybe on Facebook or with their friends. Like, I'm no longer in love with that person. I'm so over the betrayal. I'm so over the bitterness. I'm so over what happened. But I feel like that's just like, they're just telling themselves that, because at home, I feel like they're not healing. They're still dealing with past betrayal and past pain and past hurt. And I feel like they want to make an offer. They want to make an offer, but they're really trying to sit down and figure out like how they're going to make that offer, how they're going to come at you, how they're going to go about doing it. Let's get one more card. Because the Knight of Pentacles, he moves very slow. He's very practical. He plans everything out. Yeah, and I feel like Scorpio, yeah, this person is definitely putting on a front like everything is cool, like they're happy, like they're playing happy, pretending to be happy, like I'm so over this. But really, they want to resurrect something, because you have the Judgment card. And these people are like coming back. They're coming out of a grave, like they're coming back from the dead. So I feel like your twin is not healing from a situation that happened, and they're trying to figure out how to make the commitment. They're making plans on how to bring forward this offer. Okay, and I feel like they want to bring this offer to something that they feel like was dead. Okay, they want to resurrect something that they felt once was dead, okay? Either this could be you as well, this could be you as well, but I feel like this is their energy, Scorpio. Like, they want to resurrect this. They want to bring it back to life. They, you know, they want you back. But I feel like right now they're not in the best place faith-wise. They don't have a lot of hope in the situation. It's all a front, okay? It's all a front. So let's get one more card. I want to get one more card for their heart space. How are they feeling? The Hangman and the Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? Yeah. So like, oh my gosh, they so corny. So I feel like they made a decision because they see it from a different perspective, but at the same time, they're still fucking guarded in their heart. They're still guarding their heart. They're still protective of their heart, very much so. Like, I feel like they want this. They want to make an offer, and they want to resurrect they want something to come back from the dead. But I feel like they're very guarded and they're very defensive. They're not like, you know, they're not opening up at all. Even though they have made a decision and they see the situation for what it is, and like they no longer want to be in limbo. They're tired of waiting and they're very defensive. Like, this is their heart space. Like, they feel like they're in limbo, and this is making them very defensive about the connection. Maybe you guys haven't spoken in a long time and they feel like the situation is dead and they feel like you no longer love them. Okay, so I would recommend, Scorpio, send your twin some good vibes. Sorry if you guys can hear that. There's like all types of noise going on in the background here. So send your twin some good vibes. Send them, you know, some love. Give them, you know, send them an air hug or whatever, because I feel like they're very confused and they're very conflicted. Okay, so I hope this helps you guys, Scorpio. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much.